these cryptos are better than XRP, than Bnbtiger, than BNB Lion. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this project would be a life-changing project. Now, you're welcome to my channel. My name is James Kenneth, and you're welcome to St.JamesCrypto. Now, this project that we're going to look at today, ladies and gentlemen, is something we really want to dive into because of the capacity that it has to change the life of so many people. Now, before I dive into details of these cryptos and, of course, what they can do, what they can provide in this bull run, a quick look at what is happening in the market today, being the 15th of October. Now, we'll be able to see a lot of things going on in the market. Talking about how the market is now also coming down. There's a kind of retracement in the market, Bitcoin dropping, and of course, we are seeing Ethereum going below $4,000. Now, the entire crypto market is kind of withdrawing back. Some people still blame the entire world to like the entire action of the crypto markets towards Trump and of course the tariffs on China and the tariffs that Trump has launched into to other nations, causing a kind of backlash to the economy, and of course, crypto is also affected. So, having talked about that, you need to pay attention, of course, right now. This is not the time to be afraid. So, a lot of people are still asking me about what about some of the prophetic word they were giving. I still believe everything will come to pass because crypto right now is trying to be is building up momentum, and we're going to see a lot of stuff that might happen between now and the end of October. So having said all that, look at what is happening. Fear and greedy index is also a lot of fear in the market, a lot of sentiment in the market. Now that is increasing as the day go by, as there still be a drop. Now the wise people are always loading their bags, like what I will encourage people to do, because when there is a dump, we will buy. The smart money buy, the people buy because we still know that we are in a bull market and the bulls will be back, though they might be resting. Now, it's also great to also share with you because what we heard from not just one of the prophetic voices in this crypto space, where we should be alert, where we should take advantage of those low cap cryptos, which I'm talking to you right now to let you know that they for now are better, far better than the big name crypto. Okay, you take for example right now BNB Smart Chain is over $1,200, and of course we still have XRP sitting at somewhere $2.40 or $2.35 at the time of recording today, the 15th of October. Now, we also understand what is going on because we see a lot of projects, the top, in fact, the top 50 projects, everything is red in the crypto market. But what would I say? This is not a time to relax. This is not a time to panic. This is a time to be wise and to invest. So I haven't talked about that. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe these cryptos they are very important that you should be invested in. Of course, this is not a financial advice. Don't take anything that I tell you here on this channel as a financial advice, but rather I will ask you to do your own research, pray about it, seek wisdom and understanding, not just in the crypto space, but also what you can get from from the people around you, maybe a financial advisor, and of course, where we in the Christian crypto community, our only financial advisor is our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So that's why I believe we could even make more profit when we have that inner connection, and we're sure that this crypto that we get a vision from for is the one we should invest in. Having talked about that, now, ladies and gentlemen, this crypto for now, on the short run, they are far, far better than XRP. Why am I saying that? Look at what is happening right now to XRP. It's just, we expected a pump from now, like to, we've been waiting, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, after he did the first pump, even myself, I also predicted that it's going to really rise up, okay? That the crypto is going to pump, because not just myself, I think the Prophet Joel prophesied about that as well. He talked about the XRP shooting up to over 1,000. So if I get that video, I think I'm going to share with you guys later. But he talked about that. So I believe XRP will go that way. But is it going to go that way right now? There's a lot of stuff going on in the US and a lot of institution adoption going on for XRP. But is it the right time to pour? Would you invest $1,000 into XRP or $1,000 into CREPE? This is something you would want to ask yourself. Would you invest? What's it called? $500 into XRP right now, or into BNB as well? Would you invest $1,000 into BNB, or would you invest $1,000 into XPIN? This is a question you need to ask yourself. So for me, I wouldn't want right now to sit there, because I see that the entire crypto market is moving and these cryptos are just being reluctant. For example, XRP is right now is so calm. Are we wrong? What we saw for XRP, even that was last year, a lot of people prophesied that the crypto, in fact, myself, although I haven't shared, I had my own conviction looking at the charts. If you calculate the charts, what Bitcoin has done, by right, XRP should be somewhere. Okay? It should be. Technically speaking, the calculation, everything, XRP should be far where it is right now. But we don't understand why it is sitting that way. The same thing, I will also talk about XLM. Now we understand that these are great projects, great utility, but they are just sitting down there. Maybe God has a plan for us that we should invest in other crypto, make that substantial amount of money, then come back to this crypto. Because anyhow it is, I'm going to definitely invest in XRP. I'm going to definitely invest in XLM. I'm going to definitely invest in XDC. Because why? These are going to be the backbone of finances. It's just like some of you right now, I'm invested in gold, in silver. Okay? So that's the way it's going to look like, ladies and gentlemen. I believe in the nearest one, in fact, a decade is too much. Let's look at the next 5 years. You're going to see why I believe XRP will do well. But of course, right now, for the short term, I believe those crypto gaining adoption, those crypto pumping right now, they are far better. This is not a financial advice. They are far better. And that's what I'm looking at right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I also let you know, I sold half of my bag and I pump it into CREPE. And I'm going to do some to get into XPIN. Of course, not a financial advice, though we also have a man of God talking about chain opera AI. I looked up that crypto it was talking about. Okay, and of course, Prophet Joel talked about also this project due. You might want to look. There's a lot of project right now with great ideas, with great utility that are pumping, and I see those projects because they have a low cap. Now, where XRP is, where BNB is, there are billions and billions and billions of market cap. These cryptos are sitting close to almost $500 billion, which they will not be able to produce, let's say, 10 to 11x that easily. But of course, if they burn some of their token, which right now I don't see that happening because of the demand on these cryptos, on BNB, the demand on XRP, the demand why institutions are getting those cryptos so that they could, hoard them as they are rolling stable coin, adoption in place. They are putting stable coin laws in place and everything that would happen in the next 3 to 4 years in the US. Everything will change, believe me. So that is what I'm looking for, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, these cryptos are better than XRP. Now, for those of you who might want to know where to buy these cryptos, I'm going to leave a link on my channel below for you to check them out. Now, don't be carried away about these what we've seen sellouts. A kind of sellout, that is happening right now. Don't be carried away. Don't be. It's going to change. Everything's going to change. Okay. And going into today's already Wednesday, midweek, I also predicted that the market should go up. We're supposed to see an upside movement into Thursday, Friday. Let's see what's going to happen. Market recovery going up to the upside over the weekend and entering into what I believe is going to be the last rally for October and what we might be seeing in the next couple of days, because I think next week ending is somewhere 25, 26. Yeah. And of course, I'm really enthusiastic, ladies and gentlemen, because I believe in this bull run. Of course, this is not a financial advice. I believe in this bull run, what is the most important thing for us to understand is how diversified your portfolio will be, especially for you and I that don't have that much money to invest in crypto. Now, and also for those of you who are looking to make that jackpot in crypto, and of course, I'm looking for a way to, like I told you, I'm looking for a way to be a well, not just for myself, but also, of course, for the people around me that I need to also touch lives my own way in my own community. So if you like what I share, please, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like, subscribe button. Follow me for more. For those of you who might want mentorship, guidance, how to buy some crypto, for you, if you need some guidance, some mentorship, I added a YouTube membership to my channel, and I want you to look at that. It's going to be nice if you can link up, and I also created a Telegram channel where we're going to be linking up for those of you who might need mentorship. And I didn't make it free because time is money, ladies and gentlemen. I will need to create time for you. I will need to create time to help you, whatever kind of advice, whatever kind of challenges you might face, I will need time to do that. So that's why it's not free, so that I won't get spam, I won't get abuses. That's why. So, of course, it will help our brothers and sisters in the Christian crypto community, but it's not free. So that's why I'm doing that, of course, is to take you hand in hand in this bull run and show you around so we'll make profits. And at the end of the day, believe me, I think I'm going to come back here. Some people say I talk too much. Yeah, I talk too much. That's why you like my channel, because you want to hear me talk. You want to talk about some important things that you might need to know. Of course, that's how God made me. And because of that, I want to tell you, I think I'm going to come back here at the end of the bull run to, to really talk to you about what project made me a lot of money. I think we should meet and talk about that, and of course, talk about what the vision and plan you might have. So if you want to that, hit that like, subscribe button first of all. Get yourself into my YouTube membership, and of course, if you need a mentorship, let me know. I'm going to add to these cryptos that I just mentioned. I'm going to add a CA to every one of them so you could buy the correct one if you want to. And God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. See you on the next one. Peace.